Hey guys, it's Popo Joe Explode. Today I come to you with a black powder video, and more importantly, the interchangeability of parts between the manufacturers that produce these type of old school, the modern replicas of the old school Colts, like Pieta and Uberti, and so. If you see my videos on this little revolver, you know that I've done some work to it. The very first thing I ever did, the very first part I ever had to replace was actually the hand on the gun. And if you don't know what the hand is, it is this little guy right here that rotates the cylinder. You see it? Well, anyways, the spring that came on the hand on the original piece from Pieta, after about a couple of months of me playing with it and a couple of range days shooting it, it wore out. So what essentially was happening is it wasn't rotating all the way. It maybe rotate halfway, it might rotate a little bit too far, but it just wasn't rotating right where the hammer wasn't lining up on the nipples. So if you ever have that problem, your hand's going out, so you need to replace it. So at that time, I really didn't know a whole lot of people who to order from, and I ended up ordering from Taylor's and Company. Now, I saw that that this was a Pieta, and that I heard really good things about Uberti. So I was like, well, I'm not going to order another Pieta part if it's just going to wear itself out again. So I went ahead and ordered the Uberti part. Now when the Uberti part came in, it wasn't exactly the same dimensions on the tip of the hand. As you can see right there, it's got more of like a claw, kind of like a point at the end right here. Now Ubertis are more square at the top. So to get this to fit and to get this to operate correctly, I had to take it to a file, just like this. Now when I had both parts look similar and they would fit and they would rotate the cylinder correctly, after taking a little by little by little off on the hand, ever since then it has worked immensely great. I mean, it has not weakened whatsoever. And that was 4 years ago. 4 years ago of me having it in this gun and shooting it and playing with it. So, yeah, Uberti parts were the way to go. I eventually needed some more parts. Now, see this little guy right here? Now, when you cock it, it's supposed to have tension on it, right? That's what keeps the cylinder right here. A little tension on it. That's what's supposed to keep the cylinder from moving. Now, the problem I had was that right now it's in half cock. You see it's down there. That way the cylinder can rotate freely. But on full cock, it's up and it's got a lot of tension on it. Well, my problem was when I had it in full cock, it was acting like half cock. It would stick up a little bit, but then you put a little pressure and it would fall down just like that. So the problem with that is that my little leaf spring down here that gives tension to both my cylinder stop and my trigger had gone out. So I went in, I took the frame off, and underneath this screw there's another screw down here that holds leaf spring on. Well, I undid that and I took the leaf spring off. And I was looking at it. It didn't look deformed, but I tried to give it a little bit of a tension. Well, it snapped on me. It had lost all its spring ability. So I went ahead and started looking online for new parts. I also noticed that this piece right here, this right here is actually the cylinder stop. Okay. Right there. This is what goes up and down right here. Alright. I also noticed that this was wearing itself out. See, it's still squared right here, but over here it's been worn So I was thinking, you know, if that is only partial of the problem, the leaf spring, and this is another part of the problem, I better order this part too. So I went ahead and I ordered the Uberti cylinder stop and an Uberti spring. Now when I got them in, both the Uberti spring and the Uberti bolt stop fits inside of the Pieta frame. Fit perfect. Now it's got great lockup. And it was a lot better when I put it in than what it is right now. But yeah, so I was really, really happy with those new parts. Now, if you don't know where places to go to get these parts, try VTI gun parts. Right now, at the filming of this, they don't have a whole lot of parts because they're waiting on shipments from Italy. Another good place to get it is Taylor's & Company. Now, Taylor's & Company is where I originally got this hand and handspring, but I could not find these other parts that I needed down here for the leaf spring and the cylinder stop from Taylor's & Company because, well, once again, they were waiting for an order. And but once again, it's another good place to get your parts. So I had to go to my favorite store when it comes to black powder, and that is Dixie Gunworks. Dixie Gunworks was the place I was able to find the leaf spring and the cylinder stop. And I went ahead and I got those parts. Dixie Gunworks seems to be on top of it when it comes to really not running out of product. So if you can't find it on VTI, you can't find it on Taylor's & Company, check out Dixie Gunworks. Odds are they will have it. So I was real happy with that. Let's go ahead and put this back together. Yeah, so what we got here is a Pieta gun with Uberti parts. But this guy started life as a half-breed anyways. I used to have two of these Pietas. Well, I ended up switching parts to make one gun out of both of them. And then that's when I started having problems with the internals, and that's when I started putting Uberti parts in it. So overall, I'm really happy with the history of this gun. I'm really happy with both Taylor's & Company and with Dixie Gunworks. VTI, they always seem just to not have the parts in stock. I don't know what it is with them. But another good company, I'm going to give them a shout out, is Bad Man Bullets. These are the guys that I actually buy all my slick shot nipples through. And if you don't know what the slick shot nipples are, they're the vented, slightly larger hole nipples for your cylinder. And yeah, that's who I get my slick shots through. And every black powder cap and ball revolver I have has slick shot nipples on it from Bad Man Bullets, because these guys right here, definitely no customer service. These guys got my shipment out quick, it got here quick, and well, my product was in the box, not damaged, not harmed, and I was just very pleased with how fast I got my package from them. So anyways, guys, once again, if it's an 1851, an 1860, an 1861, odds are they all take the same guts. Good companies to use: VTI Gun Parts, Taylor's & Company, Dixie Gunworks, and if you're looking for slick shot nipples or cast bullets, Bad Man Bullets. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to friend, subscribe, like. I'll have more videos to come, and I'll have another video of another revolver I'm getting in real soon, also a 36 caliber, and you won't want to miss it. So stay tuned. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'll have more black powder fun come. Peace.